I do not have a drink today, which makes me sad. Ugh, I like having my little drinky drink. And I heated up my tea, and I it's over there, and I'm over here. And I wanted to make this video because I'm losing daylight. And that often happens to me. Dang, I need to stop like scrolling so much. I wanted to talk about something that's going on the internet right now that's really bothering me. And I just wanted to offer a new perspective, or just kind of like ask that we be a little less critical on this specific thing. Oh wait, no, my drink of choice today is water. Okay. um so as you guys know, there's a lot of bad things happening in the world, specifically what is happening in Gaza. And a lot of people have decided to share kind of the same image at the same time, which is this AI generated photo that says all eyes on Rafah. And it is being shared all over social media. So multiple, like millions of people have shared this post at this point. What I have been doing is sharing posts from all these other accounts that I follow. I also shared that image as well because it just helps it grow even more. Even if it's a few million people sharing it, we could still get it to like 10 million, 20 million. We could still, you know? And so many people have been criticizing that image. So many people. And I don't care about the image. Like, I really don't. Like I said, I've been posting resources. I've been posting other things. So that's not where my complaint is. My complaint is the criticism towards people who are sharing the post. And specifically, I saw a celebrity post on their story like, wow, I can't believe people are sharing this AI generated image, when here's my problem with all this. When there's all these other photos showing the true tragedies, when there are all these other things that you could post instead now you want to talk about what's going on in the world, when I've been talking about this for months. I've seen that by multiple people. I see it on TikTok, I saw it on Instagram. Multiple people saying, I've been talking about this for months. Now y'all want to talk about it? I've been saying this is a problem. I've been sharing. I've been posting. And to be honest, it's not about you. And that's the thing where I'm like, is that not obvious? Why are we criticizing people finally talking about it on a massive scale? What? I think maybe because I have the context of, if someone's finally doing the thing that you've been wanting them to do this entire time, why would you criticize them for it? How someone decides to speak up or protest is up to them and their lifestyle and their comfortability and their means. So if you can't donate, maybe you'll post something. If you physically don't have social media, or you don't post something for whatever your reasons are, you're having conversations, or you're talking about it, you're learning about it, whatever the heck needs to happen. And that's why posting about it often, for most of us, is good, because it gets a conversation flowing. It gets people talking or asking questions or doing research. That's the goal, is it not? All eyes on Rafah. That's the point. And you know, my sister just had a baby, and a famous image that's happening right now is, and we've been having conversations, a famous image that's being passed around is an account that I follow, that a lot of people follow now, where this man is holding up their headless child. My sister couldn't physically look at it. Like, I was trying to describe it to her and she stopped me. And that wasn't the first time. She like got sick from listening to me talk about it. And she's worked in childcare, and so have I. And those images disturb us. I still look at them. Because I would like to see. But some people cannot. She has an infant. She has a 6-month-old. Like, she can't handle it. And instead of criticizing her for not being able to handle the image and sharing it online, I'll say, yeah, it's awful. It's so awful to the point where a mother who just had their child can't even look at it. It's so awful. Like, it's so traumatizing. So like, I'm just not a fan of criticizing people sharing that image. People who maybe were silent the entire time and are finally speaking up, which is the thing we wanted. It's the thing that we've been asking for. To comfort their neck about how they decided to do it or how slow they were. You can have your own personal opinions about it, sure. But to make posts about it and be like, they didn't do it as quickly as I did it. Girl, first of all, you don't know what someone does. You don't know if they donate. You don't know if they have been using the sounds privately. You don't know. There's a million different ways to learn about, educate, and share this thing. And I don't think we're realizing that sometimes people look at all the things that have been happening in the world and they may have started pro-Israel and have changed their stance because of the AI image that was shared or other posts that were shared. And they didn't speak this entire time, got educated, changed their stance, and then decided to share the image. And to criticize them is actually crazy. It shouldn't matter. I mean, of course, you want the more people to share as quickly and the more they can, the better as possible. But as a collective, can we all understand that that's not always possible. That's not always a given. We know that. So why are we acting when people are finally saying something because we've hit the nail on the head and we've screamed loud enough that it's actually acceptable for millions of people to post an image that highlights this. Maybe not the way you want it to, and that's the point. Like, it may not show the image you want it to show. It may not say exactly what you want it to say. It may not come as fast as you wanted it to. I'm talking specifically about people criticizing. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is to share and spread the All Eyes on Rafa message. From there, which is this, I don't want to say family friendly, but this G rated photo. From there, you can choose to learn, and you can choose to research, and you can choose to, if you're curious about it, learn more about it. That's the point. Right? Am I wrong? That's the point, right? So I'd like to give you an example because this bothered me so much. I'm like, why are we upset about people finally doing it? Oh my God, I'm trying to think. It's as if your parents have been telling you, clean your room, you need to clean your room. They've got people coming over, clean your room's always messy, this, that, and the third. You finally clean your room. Your parent sees it and goes, wow, now you want to clean your room. Look who finally cleaned their room. How does that going to make you feel? Like you never want to please them ever again. Like you never want them to see your room. Same thing if like your parents are complaining, you're always in your room. You're never out in the living room, never in the house. You're never talking to people or socializing. You're always in your room. You're always on your phone. You're finally off your phone and you're finally in the living room, which is what they wanted. You've decided like, oh, I actually want to go and do something different today and go be with my family in the house. And they come for you. Oh, look who's finally out of their room. Look who's finally stopped looking at their phone. How does that make you feel? It's like, shut up, you know? It's like, I can't do nothing. You criticize me when I don't do the thing you wanted. When I finally do the thing you wanted, you criticize me. And in my own experience, when I was really, really young, I wasn't a fan of dressing really feminine. I didn't like wearing dresses or heels or anything like that. And one day when I was like 11 or 12, I was like, actually, I think today I want to wear a dress and I want to wear wedges or something. When I decided like by my own choice to do that for myself, after having been criticized by the way I dress, by my family and everything, when I finally decided to do that for myself and walked out, one of my aunts immediately like, wow, look who finally decided to dress like a girl. Look who finally dressed sexy today. And I was like mortified. And I ran back to her room, took the dress off, and decided never to wear it again. Just for I guess 2 reasons. Never giving them the satisfaction, but also never getting that feeling again. Like, no, let me stay exactly how I was. Let me fight this because it's just so... People don't let you change. People don't let you change your mind. People don't let you grow. People don't let you learn. When you finally do the thing, they come for you. And I don't appreciate that coming from celebrities and people on TikTok saying you're posting, you're not doing enough, you're not doing it correctly. That's awful. That's so discouraging for people who want to speak and say something, but are just gonna get criticized because they're too late. Like, that's not the point. We should be encouraging people to speak, you know? Would it have been great had you spoken 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months ago? Of course, but you didn't. That doesn't mean you can't today. That doesn't mean a new person can't post. That doesn't mean a new person can't learn. Okay? Oh my God. I just really feel like that was such a disconnect from what the focus is. And I understand that there's a lot of perspectives on it. Do what you want. But criticizing people for doing the thing that you wanted them to do is just so wildly unproductive. I just don't understand it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to see this from a different angle. I just can't see myself getting mad at someone for finally, I don't get it. I can't see myself getting mad at someone for finally doing the thing. I wish you had been on board from the beginning, but you weren't, and now you are. So can I be okay with that? I don't know. That's crazy to me. I don't know, y'all. What do you think? I don't appreciate that. I didn't like that. Everyone was coming for that image, and I was like, the image is supposed to be like a foundation, like a starting point, especially if you haven't heard of this. Or, I mean, it's possible. If you don't know much or you didn't realize that the people you follow support this. That's when you dig. That's when you learn. No, I'm dead serious. That's how it happens. Whenever I see something posted on social media, somebody's story, and I'm like, okay. And I go on to another story, another person, and they've posted the same image. I'm like curious. I'm like, wait, why do I not know what this is? What's going on in the world that I don't understand? And I have to go look it up because humans are curious creatures. So let's not criticize each other for doing the essentially right thing. And instead lift each other up and focus on the main issue, please. Continue donating, continue speaking, continue like fighting and calling for a ceasefire. That's the thing. So let's focus on that. Don't be mad that more people are joining the party late. I don't want to call it a party, but don't get mad that people are finally joining the cause, or like, don't get mad. It's very weird to get mad at, like, I've been here from the beginning. Good for you. I'm sorry, that's so odd. Oh my God. That's so odd. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Yes, that's all in today's video. I really just wanted to talk about that. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. Like, don't get mad at people for doing the thing you wanted them to do. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.